Hello. Thank you for giving me your attention for a couple of minutes today to address a serious danger in your Evans High School backyard and ask for your help to change it. My name is Barbara, and I am with Bike Walk Central Florida, and we manage the Best Foot Forward for Pedestrian Safety Coalition. Before we begin, so please either scan this QR code with your phone and take the survey that pops up. It's 4 quick questions. It's actually a pre-questionnaire, or you on your laptops, you can type in bit.ly/walkwise pre. That's bit.ly/walkwise pre. And a note to the teacher, if you could please pause this for just a moment and allow your students to answer these 4 pre-presentation questions, either on their phones or laptops, that would be great. And then start it again when you're ready. So why am I talking to you today, and what's the danger? Central Florida is ranked the most dangerous in the nation for people walking. Not in Florida, in the nation. On average, about 19 people are struck by drivers each week. And that doesn't even take into consideration bicyclists. That's just people out walking. And near Evans High School, you sit at the intersection of 2 of the highest crash corridors here in Orange County, of Silver Star Road and Pine Hills Road. Each one of these blue and red dots represents a person or a bicyclist or person on a bicycle who was seriously injured or was killed by a driver striking them. So why are we the most dangerous here in Central Florida? Well, the bottom line is we're all careless. We have careless driving. People are careless. They're not paying attention. They're not following Florida's law of yielding to people in crosswalks. This is a crosswalk out here on Pine Hills Road, and I believe near El Trio Way. And the person was trying to cross, and the car just blew right through. People are texting and driving. They say, I didn't see the person. Bottom line, they're not paying attention. Careless walking. People text and walk. They don't use the crosswalks. They're not paying attention to their surroundings. They're not looking out for themselves. You have to be careful when you're crossing the street. And careless design. Really, we design our roads in Central Florida to move cars fast. Most roads in Florida were designed post-World War II to get drivers from point A to point B as quickly as possible without taking other road users, such as people walking and biking, into account. They're designed to move cars fast, not allow people to cross safely. And sometimes the nearest crosswalk may be a half mile away when all you want to do is cross the street. So that can add to a mile of walking. I get it. So how can we and how can you help to change this deadly trend? We know that these roadways are not yet designed for all of us. It's taken years to make this mess, and it's going to take years and millions of dollars to change the design of some of these roads. So the Best Foot Forward program and our partners at the city, the county, and the state are working on that. But in the meantime, we're asking you to empower yourself by WalkWise, BikeSmart, and DriveAlert. How can you do that? Well, I'm going to share just a couple of reminders with you. First of all, WalkWise. I know this sounds pretty basic, but I'm going to tell you how to cross the street safely. First, think, what's the safest place to cross? It's in the nearest crosswalk. Even if you have to walk a little bit farther, that is the safest place to cross. When you get to that crosswalk, stop at the edge of the road or the crosswalk and put your hand out. Make sure that all drivers see you. Use a crosswalk signal if it's available. It's there to work for you. Look and listen. We tell everyone, look left, look right, and then look again, left again, put your hand out, and then cross the street. Wait for traffic to pass and the crosswalk signal to turn green or the road to be clear. Yes, you may have the right of way, but if someone hits you in their 5,000, 8,000 pound car, it doesn't matter if they were in the wrong and you were right. So you have to look out for yourself. Cross the street quickly, walk straight across the road and stay in the crosswalk. And keep looking. Don't look down at your phones. If possible, make eye contact with the drivers, stay alert. Wave at them even. They'll make their day. Then I'm going to tell you next to BikeSmart. First of all, you can bike on the sidewalk, especially on roads such as Silver Star, Pine Hills Road, that would be dangerous. They're not designed for bicycles to be on. But when you are biking on a sidewalk, remember that people walking have the right of way, and let them know when you're coming. Make an audible signal, let them know. If you are biking in traffic on side roads leading up to those, you go with the flow of the traffic. You stay on the right side of the road and you travel in the same direction as other vehicles. When you are in the road on a bicycle, you are a driver of a vehicle by Florida law. A bicycle is a vehicle, you're the driver, obey all laws, which means stopping at stop signs and stoplights, etc. Yield to traffic when appropriate. Once again, you may be in the right, but they're in a bigger vehicle and the outcome would not be in your favor. Be predictable. Don't dart in and out of cars. Don't weave in and out of cars. Be predictable. Stay alert at all times. Look before turning. And please don't wear headphones. You need to hear your surroundings when you're on a bicycle. And wear a helmet. It's not just smart. In Florida, it's the law for people age 16 and under. And I know many of you are drivers. So since we're talking about pedestrian and bicycling safety, I'm going to just give you a few reminders where pedestrians are concerned. So when you're driving, don't get distracted. Put down the phone. I will tell you that we're all guilty of picking up our phone in our car. Don't do it. My advice is to put it away so you won't be tempted. Keep your eyes moving. Check for people who might come from the sidewalk or step into the crosswalk. I know you go to school really early, but don't drive sleepy if possible. And always look for and yield to people in crosswalks. It's the law in Florida that they have the right of way. And you could get a minimum of $164 fine if you don't yield for a person crossing in a crosswalk, excuse me. So now I'm going to test your knowledge and do something that probably your teachers don't do right away. So I'm going to give you the answers to the post questions before I give you the post survey questions. So when sidewalks are not provided on the roadway, as a pedestrian, a person walking, you should 1, walk facing traffic, or 2, walk in the same direction as traffic. The answer is to walk facing traffic. You can't react to something you can't see. So facing traffic can react quicker to a wayward or distracted driver, and you can also be prepared. Remember, as I was telling you, that you need to look out for yourself, and I would like for you to walk and bicycle defensively. True or false? Pedestrians can be ticketed and fined. This photo taken outside of Evans High School kind of makes me cringe because this is very dangerous for this young lady. True. In Florida, you can be ticketed for illegally crossing. Although it may be rare where it is between two stoplights, that is where it's illegal to cross. If you're crossing between a stoplight and a stop sign, it's not illegal. Or if there's a road coming in, it's also not. However, it's not very smart to dodge in and out of traffic because you're taking your life into your own hands. True or false? In Florida, bicyclists are legally allowed to ride on sidewalks. As I told you earlier, it's true. Bicyclists must yield to walkers and make audible signals when passing. In Florida, bicyclists can legally ride, and it's often on roads, like I said, such as Silver Star, Pine Hills, is safer. And a bicyclist riding on the road must legally ride in which direction? Ride in the same direction as traffic or ride facing oncoming traffic? The answer is to ride in the same direction as traffic. When you are in the road on your bicycle is a legal vehicle and you're the driver. Cyclists fare much better when they act and are treated as vehicles. So I'm going to ask you once again to empower yourself and others. Pledge to WalkWise, BikeSmart, DriveAlert, and spread the word about the importance of staying safe and safe behaviors to your friends, families, neighbors, and others. Now, take out either your phone, scan the QR code if you can.